Okay, Coach. As far as this team goes, talk a little bit about what kind of momentum you guys have going into this tournament, because if you look at it on paper, if you want to punch the ticket, it looks like on paper you're going to have to win 3 nights in a row, maybe against 3 Dakota teams.
You know, that's the way our league's always going to be. I mean, you're going up to the Dakotas, and those teams have been strong in the past, and they're going to continue to be strong. So that's nothing that we haven't had to deal with in the past, and there's nothing new there. I feel really confident about how this team's been playing. There's 4 or 5 teams that you can say have played really well down the stretch, but you could argue we've played as well or better than anybody else. I mean, we've won 8 of 10 going down the stretch. I think our struggles during late December, early January have made this team stronger, and I think we know what it takes to win games. We know the details it takes. We know the energy. We know the toughness it needs to, and that's helped us down the stretch here, where we've had to reflect in the midstream, in the middle of a game, on some of the issues that we're having during the game, and say, remember what was happening in January, and guys are able to fix it, mid-game. And so I feel good about where we are right now. On
a micro issue, you guys have played South Dakota twice this year. They've won at your place, you've won at their place. What do you know about South Dakota? What's going to be the biggest key on Sunday's game? Because obviously you got to win the first one to be playing in the second one.
Well, they create tough matchups because they play 4 small guards. So it becomes very small, particularly at the 3 and the 4, to keep guys in front of you. And what also is difficult is that usually you think you're going to have a rebounding advantage, but despite their size, they've managed to rebound really, really well with their lineups. You have just different individual players that have played really well. I mean, their 4-man Burnett has really come on. Larson, their sort of combo 1 through 4, he's going to be probably a first or maybe slide into the second team all-league team. They have one of the better big men in the league with Hunter, who's a guy that matches up size-wise with Steve really well, and then Casper Bauer, who's probably arguably the best shooter in the league. So just a number of tough matchups on their squad.
Do you feel, with the group of seniors like Steve and Isaiah and Joe, I mean, do you feel like this team understands the magnitude of what they're trying to accomplish because of last year's experience, because of previous tournament experience?
Absolutely. I mean, I think this team has more of an idea of what it's going to take to get to a championship game, and what it's going to take to win that game than we necessarily did last year. Now you got to have the talent and the heart and the will to make it to that spot. But in terms of the understanding, like, I feel really good about where we are. In terms of our mindset, I feel good about the way we're playing right now and our juice and just, I mean, the ball has been rolling in our favor, and that's come from a lot of hard work of fixing things that happened in early January, and we've kind of been riding that wave and feel good about the squad right now.